All right, welcome to Workout B. This is the Romanz 500. This is John Romano's 500 repetition bodyweight workout. I'm going to show you all the exercises. So we'll get started with prisoner lunges. You're going to do 25 per side. Elbows up, step forward, drive back. So you're going to do 500 total bodyweight repetitions in this workout. It's a giant list of exercises. And when you do the prisoner lunges, make sure that with each rep the elbows stay back so that you work your upper back. All right, next exercise, you're going to do offset push-ups. When you do an offset push-up, one hand is in front of the other. So I'll show you just on this little bit of an elevation here. So one hand you can see is about a hand length behind the other one. You're going to do 20 repetitions on one side, 20 on the other. Then you're going to come down immediately and do 10 close grip push-ups. And then into 25 inverted rows. So overhand grip, pull your chest up to the bar. Now you go through this circuit as fast as you can. Those are the bodyweight rows. You go through this circuit as fast as you can. Don't rest between exercises, but you can't move to the next exercise until you've done all the repetitions of the previous exercise. So if I can only do 10 repetitions on each side for the push-ups, I have to keep going until I've done 20 for each side before I move on to the close grip push-ups. After the inverted rows, we're going to move on to 25 box jumps next. All right, so now Roman has us doing a bunch of jumps here in a row. We're going to start with a box jump. It's a nice sturdy surface here. We're just going to jump onto this 20 times. So just like that, step back down. Now, obviously I can jump higher, but we just want to have something that's a nice challenge for 20 reps. So stepping down each time. Make sure if you're jumping on something that's a stable surface, it's not going to slip away from you. It's going to be safe. You're going to do 20 of those. Then you're going to go and do 10 squat jumps. So just like that. Next up is going to be 10 lunge jumps, 5 per side. So you get that lunge jump position. Five each side. And then you go into a very, very difficult part of the workout where John has us doing 25 chin-ups. I'm just going to get a little boost here. Underhand, 25 chin-ups. Now remember, if you can't do 25 chin-ups straight, which I'm sure 95% of the people watching can't, it just means you're going to have to do those 25 chin-ups as quickly as possible in as few sets as possible. What I recommend doing is not going close to failure though, because if you go close to failure, it's going to increase the amount of recovery time you need before you can do a few more reps. So go about 50 to 60% of failure on your first and on each of the subsequent sets so that you don't get too much fatigue. So underhand grip. Remember, you got to do 25 there. So if you can do 8 and you go to 8 in your first set, you're going to be there for a long time. But if you go to 5, you'll probably be able to do another 5, then another 5 or 4, then another 4, and you'll get there in probably 2 or 3 minutes less than if you went to failure on the first set. All right, next John has us back working our abs and our pushing muscles here. We're going to do 25 stability ball jackknives, and then some wide grip push-ups, and then some close grip push-ups, and then some regular push-ups. So back to back to back with the push-ups. So I'm going to get set up here with the stability ball jackknives, hands on the floor, tuck those knees in, abs braced on the way out. And I challenge you to get all 25 at once. I think a lot of you will be able to do that. I mean, if you're looking for the Superchargers workout, that means you're looking for an advanced program. You should be able to do that. All right. Then you go down wide grip push-ups. So normally when we do our push-ups in turbulence training, we're just slightly wider than shoulder width apart. We're going to go another hand width apart. It's a little more difficult on the shoulder joint, so if you have shoulder problems, just do regular push-ups or whatever push-up doesn't cause you pain. So that's wide for me. Then I'm going to go close grip for another bunch of push-ups, and then regular grip push-ups next. So John's got us doing a bunch of push-ups in a row. Now we're going to get back up, move on to a different muscle group. All right, so after those push-ups, we're back up. We're going to do reverse lunges. We're going to go 25 reps per side, just alternating. So we got 50 total lunges here. Just going back and forth on each side. So it's a very simple exercise, but you kind of earned it. Next up, we're going to do something that John calls a rocking plank. So now the best way to do this is obviously to have your elbows flat on the floor, but I'm going to be a little bit elevated on this platform. And what we're going to do is rock forward, 1 rep, rock back, 2 reps. And we're just going to get 50 total reps here. Abs braced, keeping your hips in line. So 25 rocks forward, 25 rocks backwards. Then we go back over to the inverted row. Just another 25 reps here. Plain and simple. Rolling up, chest to the bar. Very simple. I cheated a little bit on those because I have a little bit of an overuse injury from a workout I did at Powerhouse Gym. I did way too many sledgehammers and tire flips, so I cheated a little bit there on those rows, and you might have caught me. Then we go back to stability ball jackknife for another 25 reps. So abs braced, body in a straight line, knees up and out. All right, we're almost there. We just got about 4 or 5 exercises left in the Romanz 500. Okay, we're gonna go 15 jump squats next. After that, we're gonna go immediately just into 50 bodyweight squats. So thighs will be pretty tired by the end of this. Then we're going to go into 15 close grip push-ups. Tuck those elbows in, drive up. And we're going to finish 15 chin-ups. So let me double check that number. Yep, 15 chin-ups to hit our 500th rep of the Romanz 500. That's it. I don't want to do too many reps on that forearm because I want to train hard tomorrow. So that is it for the Romanz 500. 500 reps of bodyweight exercises. We'll post that in a second here in case you didn't catch all those reps. And then you can go through it, time yourself, and let us know how fast you were able to do the Romanz bodyweight 500 from the TT Superchargers program.